All right. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Howdy, howdies. Hi. How's it going? How is it going, peeps? What is going on? It's your girl, High Priestess Jamila. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, but more than likely you already subscribed if you're here. So if you're new here, I do provide personal readings. The link to my website is below. I want to start doing this. Like, I'm going to start doing this more often and doing free readings from the chat. And so, yeah, I just decided to come and do this because I haven't done it in a while. Hi, I'm excited as well. Yes. Feel free to donate to the super chat, or you can go to my PayPal me link. Okay, which is actually preferred because YouTube takes a bunch of money out. So I've been thinking about disabling that freaking thing anyway. But yeah, you can donate there, or you can go to the PayPal me link. Okay, to donate. Okay. Michelle is going crazy. Oh, no. That is not good. Excuse me, guys. I did not take my allergy medicine today, and I start doing that really bad when I'm doing readings. It's because of the readings, basically. I don't know why I do that. But if I don't take my allergy medicine, so excuse the clearing of the. It's a spiritual thing. Hello, good evening. Good evening. All right. Okay. So I'm using a brand new deck. I love this deck. This is like my newest favorite deck, the Triple God deck. And I might use one of my other decks. Hey, can you get her some water because she's getting ready to try to drive everybody crazy with that water bottle. Yeah, can you get that from her? It's slimy. Okay, sorry, y'all, my dog. Okay, so let's start. We're going to go up on the chat here, and let me just take a look and see what's going on. Hello, welcome to the chat. Pang Ching, Missy Webb, hello. Hello to Princess Jules. Hello, Jason Northcutt. Hello, welcome back. Michelle Wright. Okay. You said you need direction and to find out, and I've been involved with for 3 years. Okay. Okay. So you want to find out what's going on with them. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. Michelle put her question in first, so I am going to start with Michelle. Give me a second, though, guys. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with, we're going to, hi, Princess Jules. That's one of my favorite emojicons. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to turn that off. All right, spirit guides, ancestors for Michelle Wright. What messages do you have for Michelle about the man that she's been involved with for 3 years? Show me Michelle, show me the man. What is the energy between the two? Anything relevant from the past, and what are you seeing in the future? What specifically did you want to know? Did you want to know how things were going to turn out? Okay, January 19th. Let me see here. Okay, so you were born under the sign of Capricorn. Okay, thank you for that information. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. How are you seeing things turn out for Michelle in the future? Okay. Well, you come up as the 7 of Wands, Michelle. So I really feel strongly. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me listen for a minute. I need to listen. Sometimes if I've got stuff on, I can't really hear. Michelle, I feel as though you've got some blockages in your love life. You've got some blockages in your love life, Michelle. And I feel like it's some issues that are coming from your, definitely coming from your root chakra, some kind of spirit. Give me some clarity on 7 of Wands. What's going on? There's some things that I feel like spiritually that you need to deal with. See, the Magician comes up. Girl, you got some kind of, I feel like what I can sense is like a hex on your root chakra, like some kind of generational thing. And then you did get this card. So I also feel as though you're very empathic. You're very empathic. Yeah. See, look at all these cards that are coming up. Okay. And then the Four of Wands. So I really feel like you've got some attachments to you, and you need to really like work with a practitioner, because these are two spiritual attachments. Now, this is what I want to tell you. The Three of Swords comes up for him. So there's definitely a third party interference. How are you, Smith Shona? Hello. There's definitely a third party interference, is what I can sense. And more than likely it's probably a love triangle with an air sign. It involves an air sign person. Do you know what is his zodiac sign? There's a third party interference, is what I can sense. And also there seems to be some trauma. You said he's overseas. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. I will definitely get to your question as soon as I am done with Megan. In fact, if you send a donation to my PayPal, or if you do a donation in the super chat, then I will read you first, okay? Or I'll put your name at the top, okay? Okay, so his birthday is October the 8th. So that would make him a Libra. Hey, wouldn't that make him a Libra? Yep, that's definitely a Libra. There's still probably, I feel like I can sense a third party. You're welcome. He is a 4-star general. There's no love or sex there. So he's away. Well, that's fine. So is he away? Like, is he in the army or something, or something? Is that what's going on? But it's still, I feel like there's some sort of third party interference. Like, also, I kind of feel as though there could be somebody else other than you. Like, have you been feeling that? Because I definitely can see it. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely can see it. In the past, the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Coins comes up. So that's actually a spirit guide. Spirit what? Okay. Okay. Spirit, give me some clarity on this. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I believe that I believe there's somebody else. So I feel like, are you guys supposed to be meeting up or something? Because let me tell you what I get in the future. The King of Cups comes up, and then the Eight of Cups comes up. So the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups is not that bad, but the Eight of Cups is kind of not the best sign. So is this a long-term relationship, or I feel like this is something like the relationship that you have with him. Okay, you said he's coming home soon. Okay, I can definitely sense that. Something isn't going to be right, though. Let me clarify. Clarify the Queen. I'm sorry, the King of Cups. They, in this deck, in the Triple Goddess deck, they actually, in the Triple Goddess deck, they actually have all of the characters are women. I think that Yeah, I haven't seen. I have to look at this again. I think. Okay, see, the Five of Pentacles comes up. So something ain't right about this, Michelle. Okay, I kind of feel as though something that's not good is going to manifest out of the relationship in the future, especially with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and so I also feel as though I feel like it's his instability. He's got some instability. I do. I feel that. I feel that. What is funny? That's funny. Okay. Well, that's what I can see with the Five of Pentacles. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Eight of Cups. I have abilities and he is very Christian. Oh, okay. Give me some clarity on the Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. The Ace of Swords comes up. Something ain't right with this. Something really ain't right with this. It seems like to me that you seem to be a very loving person, and he seems like the energy that I can sense on him in the future is to where he's kind of, you know, it seems like like the Five of Pentacles is like unrequited love, but if he's jealous, then that means that he's insecure. So that's not a very y'all gonna have some problems in the future, Michelle. Y'all gonna have some problems. If he is very jealous, that's a sign of insecurity. And insecurity don't have no place in no love relationship. That's a killer. It's a relationship killer. It really is. And so I can see you possibly walking away from the situation in the future because of that. So and so I guess the next question would be, how does he feel about you? And then I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here because I think that probably what you need to do is get a private reading. You can also get a mini reading if you just want to get like I do have mini readings for $25 on the website. If you guys don't want to spend too much, on a reading or whatever, or if you have like a quick question to where you've never gotten a reading before, I do have readings for as little as $25. So you really need to do a personal reading. You need to do a private reading because it just, to me, it seemed like you're going to need some guidance on this situation. So why is he jealous? Like, is he, let me ask. There's some things in his childhood, and from what I can sense is that there's some intimacy issues that he has that are like deep down intimacy, and maybe even some kind of, hex. Now, guys, let me just say this to you guys, like, they purposely hex. Most of us end up getting purposely hexed on purpose. So I feel like this is one of those things to where it's something that's on him. It's something that's on him is what I can sense. Yeah. So, like, definitely look into getting a private reading because I can see some issues in the future. Okay, I can see some issues in the future. This is all that I can say about him. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I could definitely see yeah. Let me get rid of this person. Sorry, hon. I can sense that you are empathic. I could see that. I could see that you are. No, you're fine. Thank you. You're welcome, hon. So I just can see some issues in the future. I'm going to go ahead and answer the question to the person that donated to the super chat. News on feelings from justice. Okay. I'm a Virgo. He's Cancer. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, and guardian angels for Megan Simone. Okay. What are Justin's feelings for Megan? Show me what is Justin feeling currently. What is he thinking? What are his feelings deep down? How's he showing it? What are the outside influences affecting the situation, and what can she expect as an outcome in the next couple of months? All right, I'm just gonna throw this spread and just, yeah. Okay, so it looks like you and him are you split up right now? Like, are you guys taking some kind of break, or I kind of see him I kind of see him. Oh, thank you, Cora. I appreciate it. Yep, I got yep. Um, let me go back up on the question. He definitely wants you. The King of Wands comes up. So definitely can see that he wants you, but there's definitely some changes. I can sense some changes. Oh, wow. Yeah. No. Guys, I don't know why I'm sitting up here trying to do this with this deck that I'm trying to get used to. I'm live, damn it. Use a deck that you're used to. I knew that was Temperance. Yeah, I feel like, is Justin going through something? Like, I feel like he's dealing with something right now. But I also feel as though there is definitely a connection, but he's dealing with something. And then what he's thinking is this is actually the King of Pentacles. So I feel like he wants to move in with you. Like, has he mentioned moving in with you? Because I feel like he wants to move in with you. Like, please confirm that in the chat, because it's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy and I feel like if he hasn't told you that, then he does. I feel like he wants to move in with you. Okay, you said like the connection is so crazy, the shit don't make sense, just like fiery passion. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. It's actually a new connection. Just feel crazy drawn to him, and synchronicities are crazy. Yeah, I can see why y'all would be drawn to each other. So I feel like he hasn't at all. Okay. No, I can see you guys moving in together. I think that he can see, like, you guys have spent, if the chemistry is crazy, then he is thinking, I'm telling you what he's thinking, girl. This is what this is what I'm telling you. See, you got to trust me now. You got to trust the spirits. You got to trust me. Okay. He sees him, like, I can see you guys moving in together. He can see it too. Like, has he mentioned that to you? Because you said no, not at all. Well, he is going to. He's going to mention moving in together. And you said that he is a Virgo and you're a Cancer. And are you thinking about moving in with him? I can see you thinking about moving in with him, and he's thinking about moving in with you. No, I don't care if y'all just started talking. I still think that because listen, that's what I'm telling you. When Virgos and Cancers like each other, especially Cancers. If a Cancer likes you, we will have you up at our house. We'll have you over to the house. We sure will. So I can see that, like, I know that y'all just met, but like, I don't know what, like, you don't see it. Come on now. I don't see how you can't see it. I can see it, definitely. How he feels deep down is the wheel of fortune. So he does feel like y'all are destiny. I feel like the energy makes him want to change his direction or change his pace. So I feel like definitely it's a love connection with the will coming up. How he's showing it is the Four of Swords, though. So what's going on? Are you guys not spending time together? Because the Four of Swords comes up. Yeah, hey Roxy Bolt, how are you? All right, let me. Outside influences is the Four of Wands. So he definitely does have. There's an attachment. There's somebody. And then also I feel like the Four of Wands represents um the energies that he's dealing with, like in like where some about moving in together, some about security or something. So yeah, I can definitely see him wanting to do that very quickly with you, is what I can sense. Final outcome is the Strength card, so I feel like he's definitely a winner, is what I can sense. I feel like the energy is really good. I feel like if there are any obstacles, it is because I can see a fire sign that's attached to him. Well, let me just tell you, there's another person that feels the same way. There's a couple of other people that feel that same attachment to him. It's a couple of other people that feel that too. And so there's a fire sign that really wants him as well. So you can tell. But the Strength card does come up as the final outcome, which is a really, really good sign. So yeah, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, is what I feel like with that situation. And I feel like Spirits is saying that it's definitely meant to be. Okay. So feel free, if y'all get a good reading, feel free to, hit me up in that super chat, or even better yet, hit me up for a reading. I feel like a lot of y'all probably need readings anyway, So I feel like there's an attachment, Megan. There's an attachment. There's an outside female that's attached that might serve as an issue. And I feel like this person is very domesticated, like is a domestic goddess, almost like a nursey type. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Who's next in the chat room? Let me go up. I gotta scroll up, y'all. Okay, we started with Michelle Wright. Spirit guides, there's a message that Spirits has for Pang. Spirits, what messages do you have for Pang? Pang Ching or Ying? I think it's Ying, or is it Ching? Sometimes the CH will be like a yang. Temperance, Four of Swords, and Four of Wands. So I feel like right now, Pang, I feel like what I can see is you getting married in the future, but I feel like there is something from the past that you need to reconcile with. And then also I feel as though you need to possibly get, feel like there needs to be an altar set up. Oh, I feel like Pang Ching, feel like it's something going on in your love life, some kind of difficulty in your love life, Pang. There's a Pang Chang, Chang. It ain't Ching. or ching. What's going on with your love life? Something, yeah, okay, so you're with a Capricorn. Well, I feel like or are you split up from that person? I can definitely see a relationship coming up in the future though, because you did get the Four of Wands. So are y'all planning on getting married? No, I didn't say nobody was gonna leave you. I didn't say anybody was gonna leave you. I can actually see you getting married in the future. Well, it may not be to that person, but I feel like that's why I was saying you need to reconcile. You need to deal with something from, so that's an attachment then. So the Capricorn is an attachment from the past. So you need to like cut the cord or either like make some kind of sense, and you like, you know, like take the energy and the information from that relationship and do what you should do with it, but you know, move on at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But I do see something coming in. This is a lover coming in because the Four of Wands comes up. Have you been wanting to get married? I feel like you've been for these cards to come up, then it must be something that you must want if it's the Four of Wands. Because marriage is stability. Who wants to run around and be unstable? Nobody wants that. Nobody said, hey, I just want to be unstable. No, I don't want to be stable. Of course not. No, everybody wants to be stable. But you know, your love life and your money go hand in hand. It really does. You're gonna continue to be imbalanced if both of those things are not fulfilled. Because Venus seems to have a very huge impact on us. And I was even gonna say that I think Aphrodite is trying to get in touch with you. Yep. She is. Every time I know, yep, I can feel it going up my leg. So like Aphrodite has been contacting me for a really long time. And I know that a lot of people work with Oshun because Oshun is comparable to Aphrodite. But I really do feel that, yeah, there is a lover that's coming up in the future. They have I feel like they have air and fire in their chart. They're probably either a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And then the Ten of Cups comes up. So yeah, I can see love coming in the future. If I were to look at when, I would say within the next month or so, or even probably like during the holidays. I feel like this person is coming in. They come in as the Knight. They could be water sign too. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you got love coming in, hon. That's what the spirits want you to know. Okay, who's next? Yeah, thank you, Lonely Hearts. Thank you. Okay, let me go up in the chat. Let me look at you guys' chats. Okay. Hello, Missy Webb. Any questions? Let me see what you guys got here. Okay. I feel my husband might be cheating. Okay. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for Missy Webb. Is her husband cheating? Do you see cheating? Do you see another woman? Do you see another woman? Let's do a yes or no real quick, and then we'll see what we see, because sometimes it'll be like a traditional yes or no, but I'll see stuff in that reading and I'll be like, something's going on here. Okay. Is Missy Webb's husband cheating? Hey, there's water running in the kitchen. Well, unfortunately, I did get a yes answer on that one. I did get a yes answer, Missy. I'm so sorry.
No, not Lauren.
This is actually the person. I wonder if like is your husband a gigolo or something? What the hell? Why is the 6 of coins coming up? Your husband ain't no gigolo, is he? Is she still in the chat room? Let me see if I can find your chat real quick. If you still in here. Okay, there she is. Okay, I got you now. Okay, he's a Pisces. Okay, I can see somebody. It's got to be this earth sign person. I can see somebody. So your intuition is telling you right. There's definitely something going on here. Is your like what's going on with them? Because I kind of feel as though I feel like there's somebody that I feel like it's I feel like this person is up to no good, is what I can sense. It's somebody, and this is your husband that you're married to. I can see somebody, I really can. And I feel like it was an involvement, but then it was more, he bit off more than what he could chew.
Oh, God.
And is it somebody that you told him that you were supposed to end stuff with? Because this is somebody from the past, Missy. Is this somebody from the past? Okay, this is somebody that you told him to leave alone, and he ain't left this person alone. This is somebody from the past as well. He done rekindled something with somebody from the past, is what I can see. This is probably not the best environment for us to have this reading, Missy. So if you want, you can go to the website and order a reading. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. That has got to be difficult. Yeah, you need to go to my website, and you can either get a video read. Right now, my 30-minute readings are on sale for the next couple of days for only $40. Okay, and feel free to purchase as many quantities as you want. Like if you want an hour, then you can just add 2 and you'll get a. Yeah, I can see that. I got a yes. It looks like it's an earth sign. I feel like it's either and what's your zodiac sign, Missy? What's your zodiac sign, please? Feel like we need to do a deeper reading on this, is what I will tell you. I'm just saying that the spirits is seeing a yes answer, and then also that you probably can't trust this person. So that's not a good thing when the Fool card comes up, because this is when you might start seeing money disappear. Okay, so see, I could definitely see that. I feel like you need to get something, because especially if you are a person, let me tell you why cheating is so devastating, because the person could possibly be exploiting you. They could be taking energy. So like that's literally like when your man cheats on you with another woman, she's borrowing that masculine energy, and she's borrowing it, is basically what ends up happening. And I think it's because everybody is so imbalanced and not living within their truth, and then people are so cut off from each other. But yeah, I can see that. And it does look like it's somebody from the past that you told them to get rid of, but they ain't got rid of them. Okay, I can see he ain't got rid of them. So you know where I'm at if you need to reach me. Okay. We're going to move on to the next person in the chat room. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Thank you, Guided Tarot. Okay, I need to know who's watching me and who stole my car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spirit guides, ancestors, and guardian angels. You're welcome, Missy, for Guided Tarot. Who's watching her and who stole her car? What she wants to know. Who is watching her? Who is it? Oh, wow. That is crazy. Okay, well, let's see here. You know what? I can see some people from your job. I can see some people from your job is what I can see. But then again, there's somebody from your past that seems to be stalking you. I can see that. And I feel like you've got said who stole your car? Hold on. Let me be more specific here. Who stole the car, spirits? I feel like your car was stolen because it was stolen for any other reason why a car would be stolen. I think that I think that it may have been random, but then again, there's still some energy that you need to clean off of you. It is. So yeah, I feel like you seem to be attracting, that circumstance. You see what I'm saying? But there is also, I can definitely see some folks watching you, and it's more than one. They seem to be in groups. There's like a group of males right here, and then there's a lover from the past. Guided Tarot, are you like a healer or something? Like, do you just attract people that are like kind of broken or something emotionally? Because what I can sense, like you asked who's following you or who's watching you, I can definitely see what I can see is more so like okay, first of all, I can see a lover from your past that's looking at you. So that might be what you're picking up more than anything. Okay. But then again, there's also, I can see people from the job, like people having to do with something to do with your job, and they're watching you. And I do feel as though you need to be careful and you need to protect your energy from these people, whoever it is, because they're watching your halo. They wanna know what you got so that they can try to steal it. So, and then also you need to watch out for like psychic vampires and stuff. Show me more about the situation, spirits. What else do you want Guided Tarot to know? Yeah, see? I can see an earth sign person that's kind of flip-floppy. This has got to be a Taurus. I can see a Taurus that's kind of flip-floppy, but the reason why I can almost make them out too. Sometimes when I'm doing readings, I can almost see the person. I'm seeing fair skin and reddish, blondish, brownish hair. That's a person you can't trust, whoever that is. She kind of has a very cold disposition about her. So I feel like that's somebody that you can't really trust. So be careful with that person, and then just make sure that you keep your eyes open, eyes and your ears open. But this is what I want to tell you. You got the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Chariot. I feel like you may have your mind focused on something that might be either parasitic or vampiric. So you need to work on that. Okay. You need to work on that. Either something that is vampiric or parasitic. You need to work. So you've got some things that are affecting you at the area, you know, kind of where your mind is at. Okay. Guys, you can also donate to my PayPal me right here if you don't want to, because they do take some of my super chat money. But, you know, it's all good. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to put that. There we go. Wrong one. Okay. You are welcome. Yeah, you need to I feel like probably what you could use is like a spiritual cleanse. I do feel that you do have some powerful spiritual protection is what I will tell you. Now, are you like an empath or hold on a minute. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I knew. Okay. You want to start doing more clearing. Okay. Yeah. I could feel that, but just do more clearing because I feel like because empaths basically what happens is that our thoughts and you know things like that, like I feel like it's mind parasites too, but I feel like you need to work on that because there's a lot of psychic vampires out there. Okay, you're clairaudient. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like you definitely have some issues here, issues involving work, but then also spiritual growth. And then you may be sensing and picking up on spirit guides as well, and then also spirits. So, but there is definitely somebody watching you, somebody from the past. They are, and they are watching you on YouTube as well. I feel like they're watching you on YouTube. Definitely. I feel like as long as you ew, you little nasty dog, go away. I feel like as long as you focus, oh girl, what are you doing? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, I can see that. But then again, I do feel as though you do definitely have a lot of spiritual gifts as well as blessings coming in from your ancestors. And so I do believe that they are guiding you and protecting you, especially with this 10 of Cups coming up. But I do feel as though there's some things that you need to release or either release yourself from. I can sense these certain things that are coming up in your mind. And it seems like to me, because that to me would be very distracting. That would be very distracting. And so I just kind of feel like there are some, you know, probably want to use like maybe switch it up, like not just using sage. Like, are you saging? And are you also dismissing the spirits? Because you need to do that, guys, after it's heavy. Okay. Yeah, you need to start saging and doing some clearing. And you guys know that I do cleanses for people that are psychics. I have psychics contacting me all the time, getting cleanses and hex removals. Okay. So you guys can feel free to contact me. Okay. Y'all need advice with that. But yeah, you definitely got some stuff going on. And also the car stealing situation. What I was going to tell you about that is that there is somebody that I can see around you that you can't trust. They are involved in crimes committed. But what I can see is a group. It's a group. So somebody's definitely casing you out and looking at what you got. So you got to be careful with that person and just use your intuition. Appreciate it. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome. Okay, let's see who is next here. Mr. Leo, can you tell me who told my current employer about the false allegations from my previous employer? All righty. Let's ask spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels. Who told Mr. Leo? Uh-oh. Who told Mr. Leo's current employer? Wow, this is messy. Who told the current employer about the false allegations from the previous employer? Hold on, guys. Give me a second. It's a lip balm. Okay, so Mr. Leo, I believe it was your previous employer. And then another employee. It was another employee. It was your old boss. Your old boss told them about it. Were you aware of that? That's who I can see that did it. Because I can really see the whole situation. I can see where you had to leave. I can definitely see right here the Ace of Swords comes up. There was definitely some difficulty and some crazy mess going on at your job. What was in the past from go back further than this Ace of Swords? Because I can see you leaving the job. It was the job, your boss, and then another employee that did that. Yeah, that was who did that. They hating is basically what they doing. And then did you also tell them where you were going to be working at? Sometimes you can't do that with all. You know, some of these employers will stalk you. They'll have people to come out and stalk you. Yeah. So at your old job, you were making more. You're making more money now, or you were happy about the new job that you got, and you must have told them, and you can't trust them because even though they're not supposed to do that, like legally, your employer is not supposed to do that, but I feel like they did. You didn't tell them that? Well, they done found out somehow. They done somehow found out. Maybe your new employer decided to snoop around or something. Did you tell your new employer about the job? If you told your new employer about that job, like if you put them on the application, they're going to contact them. So somebody told them something. Okay, you can tell. I can tell. And this is the person right here. So you can definitely see with the Two of Swords upright, the Two of Wands is reversing. Then this is you moving forward to the yeah. So that's how they found out. They found out from your own. Now, were the false allegations dropped? Were they dropped? Mr. Leo, you got a hex on you though. Like that's a hex. There's some kind of hex that's making it difficult for you to survive. So that's what hexes will do, especially if it's a root chakra or a bloodline hex, because that affects your survival. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it does get passed down, or either what I can tell you is that there's a lot of people that like it was like kind of like a recent, like a more so it starts within the most recent generation is what I've noticed. And especially with all of the population control and the agenda, you better be careful, because only the strongest survive out here now is what I've noticed. But yeah, I can definitely see that. Now, if they were false allegations, have they dropped them yet? Because it sounds like to me that you might need to get some legal work done. Because I feel like it's uh-oh, y'all. Hold on a minute. I will be right back. Let me get my son. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to get my son real quick. Okay, so they were dropped a year ago. If it's causing problems with your new job, which I feel like it probably is, then you probably either need a hex remover or a cleanse. So like, it seemed like to me you wouldn't even be asking about it. Is it affecting your job? Like, I think that it seemed like to me it's like almost you feel like you might be stigmatized on your job, but I didn't see where that particular card came up. But maybe, yeah, maybe it's affected the way they perceive you. It's affected. Oh, wow. I knew something. You were terminated because of it. Wow. I don't know why I didn't see that initially. Well, you shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have been. You need a good spiritualist is what you need. You need a good spiritualist is what you need. Because you got a hex. I feel like it's a hex, and it's let me ask about you, period. I'm just gonna throw out. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say, yeah, so they think bad of you at that company. And how long was you there? Here's what I get the sense of, though. Yeah, that in itself can mess up somebody's perception. For example, y'all know all those people that were attacking me, and y'all notice how they're still attacking me, and there's like a lot of lies and a bunch of crap, a lot of BS stories that are out there going around that is not the truth. So, the whole thing with that is that sometimes you do have to uh you know clear out perceptions, negativity, and that's what I do all the time. I do clearings and openings and stuff. So you may have to do that. You were there 3 weeks. Yeah. Well, I feel like, have you been able to, let me throw the cards again on you, because you need a personal analysis is what you need. I could see that too. That's because that two of wands was in the reverse position, the two of swords and then the two of wands. Well, I am so sorry about that. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, messengers for Mr. Leo. What is it? What's the energy that I am sensing that is on Mr. Leo? What do you want him to know about his energy? You're welcome, hon. Hey, Ashley. Hello. Welcome to the chat room. Okay. Yeah, hon. Yeah, sweetie, you got some issues here. You got some issues, okay? You got the 10 of swords that comes up as you at the current. So you're definitely going through some difficulty. But I also feel as though this is where there is some sort of hex. I feel like it's generational and it's definitely coming from your father. Okay. What's at the root of the problem is the 8 of wands. So it's something, I feel like you're not seeing it. I feel like you're not seeing it. You know what I mean? I do. I feel like you're not seeing it. Now, what comes up in the past is the 7 of cups. Now, what I will tell you is that your pathway to prosperity is being blocked right now, but it is because of your creative energy. So I feel like the 7 of cups, whenever that card comes up, this represents, I feel like, your many talents. So I feel like you need to explore yourself and go in and figure out what your talents are. Now, what you have above you is the 2 of swords. So this is where I feel like there's like this negative perception of you, and like this is what happened with that job and everything. I can see that. And so you are also at a crossroads, but I feel like there is new knowledge that you need to obtain about yourself, and then also about there's knowledge that you need to discover about yourself in your own mind so that you can apply it moving forward. Now, you did get the 9 of swords in the future. So I really do feel as though there is, because you got a lot of swords, there's spiritual messages that are coming in. You just got to learn how to interpret them. Okay, because I feel like things are happening. Now, what I will tell you is that I do see some negative things coming up in the future as far as what your concern are, because you just gonna have to get that X removed. A lot of people think, oh, well, we'll just ignore it or we just won't worry about it. But you definitely need to get it removed, at least from yourself. And then if you're not going to remove it from your mother and your father, then what you would have to do is probably, you know what, to be honest with you, if it's a generational hex, you just have to get it removed. And that's what I can see for you, okay? So if you want to contact me, you can. I'm definitely very, very good at that because, I got hexed. So, I've been hexed before, and I've been able to work those hexes off of me. Okay. Will the court hearing go in my favor for the house? Thank you. Seek knowledge. Thank you, spirit guides. Yes, sweetie, you call me? Oh, spirit guides, ancestors, and guardian angels, messengers, guides. What message do you have for seek knowledge? Will the court hearing go in seek knowledge's favor? Okay, what are you saying? What are you saying? Will it go in seek knowledge's favor? Okay, let's see what we get. Spirit guides, is this a yes or a no? Major arcanas and even numbers is yes. Odd numbers and court cards would be no. Is it going to go in her favor, yes or no? Okay. I'm going to make sure that I confirm what I'm seeing here. Hey. Okay, I did get a no answer. I did get a no answer, hon. And I even double checked. Something is not gonna go right. I'm not real sure what it is when it comes to a hearing, but you know, you do know that there's some, I'm seeing a no answer, and I got two no answers, so something's up with this. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm seeing no, unfortunately. And I think it's something that you need to know. I think that spirits are letting you know that it's got something to do with another person. Seems to, they're going to overcome that. Now, if I'm wrong, you can come back and tell me that I'm wrong. But what you can do is you can always, like, I would do work on the situation, is what I would do. If I had a court hearing coming up and I wanted it to go in my favor, I would just do work. I use magic for everything. I do. So that's just me. I feel like there's something going on. Um, I feel like you want it, but somebody else wants it just as bad. Some of the cards though that I got definitely do relate to, you know, your like as far as like with your spiritual energy when it comes to a house. I can definitely see a house, okay, that you're going to obtain. But I think it's something with this particular situation. I just don't see it. You know, I'm seeing a no, even though some of your, so perhaps I do see a few spirit guides here. Hold on a second though, because Zelda is distracting the heck out of me right now. Hold on. I can also see something, seek knowledge of something being divided. I'm wondering if you're getting a divorce. Are you getting a divorce? Get from underneath. Ow. You hurt my freaking foot. Get from underneath there. Stop. Stop, Zelda. Stop. Sorry, y'all. I do see things coming in. Okay, you've been fighting a foreclosure. Okay. They're saying no. So you probably need to contact me if you're fighting a foreclosure and I can help you. But I do hope that things go in your favor. Okay. But I do think that you may want to get some kind of, because what I can see is definitely is that you shouldn't even be having financial difficulties either. Seek knowledge. You shouldn't even, like, I don't feel that you should even be having financial difficulties. Like, where is it going? Look at the death card, guys. Look at that. I just wanted to show y'all the death card real quick. Okay. Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay, sounds good. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. And guys, keep in mind that right now you can get a 30-minute live reading with me for only $40 until the 22nd. I'm running a full moon flash sale. Okay. So yeah, look forward to it. Thank you. All right. So let me look at some of the other questions, guys. I wish I could really get to all of these questions. Let me try to look through these real quick. Okay. Okay, let me see what we got here. Yeah, that is, wow. I had to go way far up, and I don't even know if some of these people are still in here. So if you had a question, if you had a question, then go ahead and repost it. But give me a couple of minutes here because I'm gonna start kind of skimming through these questions that you guys have. Okay, so Roxy Bolt is still here. Okay, so what did Roxy Bolt ask? Let me see here. Okay, no. I gotta go all the way up. Hold on. Trying to look at your original question, but it gets lost in the shuffle. So you may want to repost your question. Just go ahead and repost it. Yeah, go ahead and repost your question. Okay. Okay, let me look at Elizabeth Gonzalez. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for Elizabeth Gonzalez about her ex coming back to be in her daughter's life or just to bother her? Okay, what guidance do you want to give to Elizabeth about her family? Okay, show me what's going on with that current, past, and future. Okay, I'm going to quickly, or at least try to quickly look at your question. Okay. He seems to be coming back to bother you. Okay, he's coming back to bother you. The Ten of Cups comes up at the current. So I feel like things are probably going pretty good for you. It should be. And you can tell that he's done some crazy stuff in the past. So 2 spirit guides came up. I feel like it's going to be a learning and growing process. I kind of feel like he's coming back to bother you. He's bringing some bad energy with him. He's got a hex on him or something. He got a hex on him. You probably, need to cleanse yourself or put something up. That's the whole thing with exes, and when you have children by them, if they have like hexes and stuff on you, then you're still dealing with that stuff. It's like, but wait a minute, because people don't know how to handle you. You know what make me mad is that when you have an ex and they got spiritual problems and stuff. So that's what I can sense, is that this person got a bunch of baggage and a bunch of spiritual problems. So he coming back to bother you. Please believe it. He is gonna bother you. He can't help it because he got a curse or a hex on him or something. And a lot of people that have that kind of stuff going on, they don't necessarily believe in it, but their life and literally their relationships is a mess, and they bring a bunch of mess into people's lives. So yeah. Okay, let me go up a little bit on the chat. Jamila, how does my Aries feel about me? Okay. All right, spirit guides, how does Roxy Bolt's Aries feel about her? Show me, how does he feel? Okay. How's he showing it? What are his feelings? What's on his mind? What are the outside influences affecting it? And what is an outcome that you're seeing in the next couple of months? Okay. Well, right now, there seems to be some issues or some trauma or something that he might be dealing with right now, because the Three of Swords comes up. There's definitely a third party. It's got to be a third party that involves an air sign. So, Roxy, tell me, what is your zodiac sign? Because I feel as though the Three of Swords comes up because it does represent some kind of disappointment, but I feel like it doesn't really have anything to do with you per se, but more so this person's feelings about love within itself. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that, I knew it was a love triangle involving an air sign. So I can see that. Now, what is he thinking? The Five of Wands comes up. So there's some pretty negative energies that seem to be affecting him as far as with how he feels. There seems to be some negative things, like let me do some clarity on this Five of Wands. So he tends to think kind of negatively. He's got some problems with thinking negatively. Okay, and maybe even reacting negatively as well. Give me some clarity on the Five of Wands. Oh, wow. Did he? Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that you left. So I feel like he definitely does. I feel like he definitely does want to get back with you. How he feels deep down is the Two of Wands. So he definitely does feel that connection with you. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, how he's showing it, the King of Coins comes up. So I would guess that at the moment he's sort of being a hermit. So usually when that comes up, like any of the earth cards can sometimes indicate, depends on the surrounding cards and just from what I can feel from this one. Now, also the outside influences is this Queen of Wands. Okay. So there's been quite a few changes that are, happening in his life. And then also I can see I feel like it represents, this has got to be a person who it's another person. So whoever the Libra is, they not really feeling that person. Whoever you talking about, the Aries ain't even really feeling that Libra. They feeling this fire sign person. There's a new person. So you do got yourself a competition because you can tell. You can tell. And there's, yeah. So there's definitely somebody, spirit. What do you want Roxy to know about this person? Mm, the Four Wands. How long has it been since he done broke up? I can definitely see something coming up, but I feel like you're gonna find out about another woman or something. How long has it been since y'all broke up? Because sometimes when you take a long time after you, like I've noticed that people will go and okay, so you walked away September the 2nd. Well, it's been like 3 months since then, Roxy. Ain't no telling what done happened in between that time. That's why I was saying, you know, sometimes when it comes to stuff like this, you got to strike while the iron is hot. Because I do see another woman already. I can see someone else, and it looks like they are either fire or earth. I found out 3 months ago. I walked away. He lost it. Well, from what I can see, especially with um there's gonna be some. I feel like I feel like you're gonna be fine either way though, because the star card does signify healing. But I do feel as though there's got to be another woman. It's got to be. It's his Aries actually going to jail. Oh Lord. I do feel like he does feel that connection with you and he does care about you, but he does love you. He does care about you because the Three of Swords, but with that love triangle, you going through a love triangle right now, is what I can tell. Does he care about you? Yeah, he does. He does care about you. But see, you know what, guys? Feelings are just feelings. What's the circumstances? It seemed like to me, it looked like he done moved in with somebody or something. Somebody done moved in or something. Somebody you need to, if you love him, you need to find out what's going on. Or either contact him or something, because like I be noticing folk be like, it's been like 6 months since I talked to that person. And I'm like, where do you think that person is at? I've had people walk away from me for months and months at a time, and they've expected for me to just be sitting there waiting on them. And it's like, wait a minute. I kind of haven't heard from you. So have you tried to get in touch with him, Roxy? No, not moved in. I didn't want him. He's still calling me. Well, if you didn't want him, then just let him go then. He looked like he done found somebody that did want him. I feel like if you didn't want him, then why you even asking about him then, Roxy? Roxy, I don't think you being honest, but Roxy, go and get a private reading, okay? All of my readings are confidential, just to let you guys know. I don't come out and my clients don't do that either. Even when you get spell work from me, you are sworn to secrecy, and my spirits will keep you to it. You do not ever come out. You take an oath with me and you are sworn to secrecy. You don't tell nobody that I work for you, especially if you're doing some kind of legal work. And you go and you tell somebody like that I did spiritual work for you or something, that could potentially put me in danger, because I deal with some high profile cases that involve the police, lawyers, attorneys, doctors, sometimes, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, you guys can trust me, so you guys can contact me. Okay, let's see who else we got going on here. You love me, Mary Jane. Okay, so that's where The sun goddess said, I'm still here and not going anywhere until it's over. LOL. Okay, did you have a question, sun goddess? Okay, hold on. I'd like to know about my current love life and what's to come. Okay, nice. We got sun goddess. All right, spirit guides, messengers for sun goddess 19 in the chat. Show me what's going on currently in sun goddess's love life. Anything relevant from the past and what you are seeing in the future. Okay, let's see what's going on here. And okay. Definitely can see a new lover coming up within the next 3 weeks to 3 months. Depends on what your pace is. You come up as the 10 of Pentacles right now. So you need to, you know what? This is what I will tell you is that you should definitely be doing very, very good in your love life. Like you should be married. You should be stable. You should be feeling really good because you got the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, that's actually one of my favorite cards in the entire tarot deck is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like currently, you know, if you're not hooking up with somebody or like completing some kind of cycle, maybe you left an earth sign in the past, or maybe you, I feel like I definitely can sense an earth sign because you got a bunch of earth cards in the past. You got this Knight of Pentacles that came up and then the 4 of coins. So I definitely do feel as though there was an unhealthy relationship that was sort of dragging you down somewhere. But in the future, I see a lover coming in, the Knight of Wands, very passionate, somebody that wants you, somebody that's going to fight for you, because this person was a little flaky, whoever this person was in the past. That person was kind of out for themselves. Whoever that was in your past, you was lucky to be rid of them. You was lucky to be rid of them. Well, it's probably is going to be a Capricorn. It's a possibility that you could be starting something up, but whoever, and I do see them as being earth energy because the 3 of Wands comes, I'm sorry, the 3 of coins comes up. So that means an earth sign, you know, that's coming up in the future, definitely. And they are going to be somebody that's very familiar to you. You are going to feel that connection with them. And I feel like this is actually pretty good because, I mean, sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a bit flaky as far as like maybe they, you know, maybe they have like a lot of different people. You know, maybe they might be all out for sex. So I'm going to clarify the Knight of Wands for you about this person, whoever this is. Spirit, what messages do you have about this Knight of Wands? Because I feel like the Knight of Wands could be a messenger. It could be the lover. Be careful not to do too much with this person too soon because this person will take it and run with it. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, just you know, make sure that you don't make sure that things are stable with that person. I can see them coming up within the next 3 months, and there's a couple of different people that are probably going to come up. So you want to be careful and choose them wisely. And then also choose the way you deal with the situation wisely. You can't really jump. You can't really jump. That makes me mad too because I'm a child of Aphrodite. I'm a child of Venus. I'll jump into bed with you within an hour of us meeting if I'm attracted to you and if it feels right. So, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people to where that situation, sex scares them off. So this is what I'm thinking about. If you like me, let's get married. And in that way, for real, If you like me, let's get married and then we'll have sex after we get married, after I get a commitment. I ain't offering no sex without a commitment. For real, because it seemed like, and then because for some reason there's a lot of negative energy surrounding sex. So even if they don't leave or something or abandon you, then they stay and try to torture you or something. So I don't know about you guys. Like I've been seeing people do love totally wrong. That's why I'm single. Because because I'm not gonna sit up here and deal with no crap. I'm not. You need to be happy. And see, I'm happy. You need to be happy before you get into a relationship. And I can see that about you. I can see that about you, Sun Goddess. So, I'd want to date you. So I can definitely see that person coming in, but just be selective. And also just make sure that what's the word that I want to look for? Make sure that you got some level of control over the situation, because I'm telling you, I don't know what's up with that. Like, sex is supposed to bring you closer together. So you just got to be careful, because especially if your Venus is off, like that person, like people, just make sure they're perfect for you, and just make sure, because I can see, like I said, two different people. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Paloma Gomes, do I see love coming soon? You're welcome. All right. Do you see love coming? Do you see love coming to Paloma? Okay. All right. You got an earth sign coming, which this is more than likely a Capricorn. I can see a Capricorn person coming into your future. I also see a person that is of the same sex that is attracted to you, but you're not attracted to them. So be careful, because that can create an obstacle. You're a male, right? Are you a male, Paloma? Maybe not. Here's another lover. There's like, I can see like three different court cards have fallen out so far. They're earth with some air. They're earth and air. They've got air in their chart, and they've got other stuff in their chart, but they got a lot of air, which means that they are very analytical. And that's probably something that you like. Evidently, it's got to be. You're a female. Okay. Wait. So I definitely do see a female that is attracted to you, but you're not attracted to her. But see, the energies can be crossed though, because then again, you have male energy around you too. You have male energy. So I can pick up on your male energy. And I think it's probably protection. It's probably protection. Okay. But what I can definitely see a lover coming in. What I can sense is that they're very stable. But then again, they will provide you with the excitement that you need. So they're a stable person. Like, that's like at their core for them to be stable. And then I also see them as being financially secure. But then again, they also have a wild side about them, like a certain spontaneity. And then I can tell that you like somebody that thinks. You like critical thinking people. You like very intelligent men. So I can tell that somebody very intelligent is coming in, and he's going to be able to see your inner and your outer beauty. So I feel like that's something that you have been having an issue with, as far as like the people that you're dealing with. I feel like you've been having an issue with them seeing your qualities. Like, it's been sort of like shallow, like it's been shallow, and you don't want that. So I see that coming. When do I see it coming? Let me ask when, because I'm not really seeing when. When is not very clear to me. When? When do you see this person coming? Yeah, because I like people that think before they react as well. Like I've noticed that a lot of my lovers that I've had, like they seem to react before they think. And that's very good because, and I think it's because if they're passionate, like I like passion in people. So that, yeah. They're coming around February, March, around the time where the moon is in Aries. So, especially around, and see, y'all need to set y'all intent for Valentine's Day coming up too, because I can see that person coming in around Valentine's Day. Yeah. Okay. I can do a couple of more. I can do a couple of more. Okay, Sheeta Boo. What good is coming up for Sheeta Boo in 2019? What do you see good that's coming up for Sheeta Boo in 2019? Sorry, guys, I can't get everybody. If you send me a donation to PayPal, one of your cards fell out though, the Judgment card. So we're going to explore that. Okay, give me a second. Okay. All right, spirit guides, ancestors. What else are you seeing in 2019 for Sheeta Boo? Sheeta Boo, you got a problem. You got some issues. Honey. Ooh, this is bad. You need some help, child. I feel like Whoopi Goldberg in that movie Ghost. Molly, you in danger, girl. And I can also tell that you've got like that kind of, you know, defeatist disposition. I just want to know if anything will be good for me in 2019. Your energy. You got the Judgment card. You got the Five of Coins. You got the Four of Cups. You got the Tower. And then you got the Five of Swords. So listen, that kind of defeatist attitude is not going to be good. You need to go to my website right now, Sheeta Boo, and you need to go and set your intent for 2019. You also need to get a reading and possibly a cleanse or a hex remover. You got some stuff coming. It's not good. I'm wondering if somebody put a hex on you. The Judgment card comes up. Not good. That could mean legal issues too. Are you aware of that? That it could be a legal issue or something. A legal matter can come in many different forms. You know? Yeah, this ain't good. And then I can see where, you know, you need to work on your love life too. And you got the Tower. So I feel like there's a lot of false beliefs that you have about yourself. I feel like you need to think more positively. I feel like you are literally living within your negative subconscious. And no, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, something's going on. You got these 2 5s and then Judgment and then 4 of Cups. It needs skeet. That's not good. So guys, just to let you know, I am doing my ritual. It's a 100 candle ritual that I'm doing on December the 25th, which is on Christmas. Okay, make sure that you get in on that. You can also get in on the secondary bean ritual that I am doing. I'm doing a magic bean ritual on New Year, so y'all can get in on that. But make sure you go to the website and put your intent in, because, like, okay, that's just like if you wake up in the morning and you say, is anything good going to happen for me? that's a defeatist attitude. But if you wake up in the morning and you say, hey, everything good is going to happen for me. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. I am this. I am that. And then also I can see that there does seem to be some sort of financial issue that could be coming up. You need to set your intent. But then again, there also might be some kind of hex that's coming up. And it might be coming. I can see somebody in the past. I can see a person. I can see a person in the past putting something on you. You definitely got something on you. Okay. Yeah. Am I safe from my ex-baby father, Jamila's new love coming my way, currently talking to someone? Okay. I'm going to do a few more, guys, and I got to go. I'm sorry if I did not get to your question, but the good news is that I'm going to give you guys some the link to my website and some coupon codes. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Spirit guides. What message do you want to give to Life of Beauty Girl, your girl? Is she safe from her ex-baby father? Okay, what are you seeing? Okay, let's see what they can see for you. You got a problem, boo. You got a problem. You got the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. So his energy is still on you. You've got, it's not good. Okay, so you're not safe from him. No, you're not. He's got some kind of negative energy attachment on you. Definitely can see the fact that you've had a hard time in your love life since you broke up with him. So I feel like you need to move. You need to move, don't you? Is he stalking you? He's got to be stalking you. Your ex has got to be stalking you. You need to change locations or something. I feel like going beyond. I feel like looking out 6 months from now. I don't really see anybody coming in. Okay, but I'm going to throw a few more cards to see if somebody is coming in beyond several months from now, because let me tell you something. Your baby daddy can keep you in limbo. I have had that happen. I have had that, and that's so unfair. It's so unfair, which you know how they made divorce illegal. Well, even though it's legal, it's still illegal, because quite a few people that are divorced have a really, really difficult time, in particular women. And why don't the men seem to have an issue? And when it's a woman that's been married several times, they'd be like, oh, you so tawdry. Just, it's, excuse me, more than one man wanted to marry me. So currently waiting on a move to get away from him. I was in the yes, girl. 2 cards fell out. I can see you moving. Oh, Lord. Okay, so the Page of Cups comes up and the Judgment card comes up. I can definitely see a lover coming in, but you gotta, before I would move, you know what? You got a hex on you. That's why you going through that right now, honey. You know what? Before you even, I feel like before you can even move on, you're gonna have to get that stuff removed. I can tell. Anytime I see 5s, like the way this is, and then you got these 7s. So I can see you moving, but then again, that energy is going to come with you. So moving ain't going to get rid of that energy. Don't tell him where the hell you live, though, and don't tell nobody. It's somebody you need to not tell where you live, too. Yeah, loose lips sink ships. Because I can see you moving. I can see you going somewhere, okay? But I do feel as though you're carrying his energy with you because of the baby, and then that Page of Cups is the baby. So you need to do like a generational hex remover. You're gonna eventually have to remove the hex from the baby, eventually, but you got a hex on you. So you need to go and see a practitioner about what's going on with that. You in a so he and see the domestic violence was a manifestation of the hex. So I'm sorry that you went through that, but you're gonna have to get that hex removed off of you. It doesn't mean that it's your fault, but it's still something bad that's on you that's doing that. Okay. I can definitely see the spirit guides that are possibly that are protecting you. But I get the sense that you're gonna need, because domestic violence survivors, it follows you. You have to have some spiritual help for that. And then also I can see some legal stuff coming up in the future. So you need to definitely protect yourself from it. Does he have like a bad record or something? Does he have like a criminal history or something? It's some kind of bad juju that's coming up. Judgment is karma. So you need to clean his negative stuff off of you. He moved on with somebody new and he drives past my home. I see him sometimes. We both have a child. Police are investigating him stalking me. Yeah. You definitely need some spiritual help with that too, because that's what that is. And it's definitely been following you. Yeah. Right now I am offering up to 40% off. Depends on how much work you get. So you just go to my website and we can do a consultation. And guys, I am working on Christmas Eve, Christmas, the day after Christmas. I will be working and doing rituals all the way to the rest of this year. We're just gonna constantly be doing rituals every single day, and readings, rituals and readings. So don't think, oh, Jamila's on holiday and she's enjoying her. No, I work the holidays. So yeah, man. So yeah, just contact me. You can get up to 40% off, which means that you're gonna have a lot of savings. Okay. There's a few things though that you need to do before love is going to come in. And see the world is biased for some reason. A lot of men, they'll create this really toxic environment for women because they'll say, oh, you need to be single because you have my child, so I need to be single because I have your child. So you're supposed to just be single and isolated and just in the house raising the child, no friends, no love in your life, no social life, no stimulation. Now, does that make sense to you? But I've noticed a lot of men doing it. If you got that kind of situation going on, don't sit around for years, because I know I got hoodwinked like that. I got hoodwinked and bamboozled and the weight gain to boot. But this time I am definitely a filled out woman. But when you don't feel bad about yourself, because a lot of times what they'll do is that whole weight gain situation, they want you to gain weight because they think that. And then see, that's why love went ahead and got expanded to overweight people. So y'all know overweight people fall in love too, or people with baggage or people that are not perfect. Everybody is deserving of love. Nobody is non-deserving of love. Like, I don't get that unless they like, that's really not for a lot of us to judge. So yeah, I totally understand. If you guys are not able to do any spell work before the new year, make sure that you participate in the ritual. Okay. And so what I've been doing, and I'll come back and talk to you guys about that in a minute, because I'm going to be heavily promoing that anyway. Y'all gonna get sick of hearing about that ritual, but I'm gonna keep shoving it down y'all third eye. I am talking to somebody that I like, and will the police catch him and protect me from him? It depends on where you at. It depends on where you at, life of beauty. Cause I've never had the police protect me from stalkers. It's always usually God, but see, it's not necessarily the police that are protecting you, but it's more so your spirit guides that are protecting you. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's what's up. Definitely get out there and start meeting people, because otherwise, you'll just be that they'll isolate you, so that that's what they want to do, is isolate you so that they can come and attack. So yeah, they don't always catch them. And to be honest with you, when you get a restraining orders makes the behavior worse. And more women are so I, make sure that you protect yourself. I wish you protection and everything, because I've been through that. I've been through that. I'm still going through that. I'm still going through it. Oh, there it is. See, she's in the UK. So it's different over there. But honey, over here in the US, they let these men get away with stalking us. They don't lock them up for stalking us. Trust me, I got about 35,000 stalkers. No, I'm joking. I got at least 10 men in social media that feel perfectly comfortable with stalking me all over the internet. I mean, they don't even feel guilty. They just like, it's a guilty pleasure, and they're gonna indulge in stalking your girl. So I could see a move. I could see a new lover coming in around June. As far as when you're moving, let me see when, because I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't even look and see when you were gonna move. Spirits, when is life of beauty, girl, your girl gonna move? You got the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So if you've been wanting a house, I can definitely see that. Like, I feel like it really depends on where you're going and what you're doing, but I can see sometime around July. Now, another thing that I will tell you is that January is what I can see as well, but I feel like there's some obstacles with that, because you definitely need a house before then. So I'm wondering if, like, where are you, like, are you living with folks or something right now? I can definitely see you moving. Like, you need to move in January. That's what I'm doing. You need to move in January. January, and no later than February. So I can see you, definitely moving on and having a lover come into your life within a year. You just got to move. Don't tell nobody where you at. And then somebody will come in within a year. I can definitely see you moving very soon, but then there's going to be several opportunities for love that are coming up. You just don't see them right now because your mind is on what you're going through with this hex that's on you. My hex removers are 500. So you can actually get a hex remover right now for probably like, it'll probably be like 100 and something off of it. If you get the generational hex remover, of course, it's going to be more expensive. So Yeah. I know I'm setting my intent for January for the new year and the whole year. The whole year. Okay. So make sure y'all participate with that. Do you see? Okay, Lori Jissendane. I'm sorry. I've been seeing. Hold on, Lori. Let me. There was somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, hexes do have to be removed. They really do. I remove a hex from myself probably like every day, but that's because I'm a practitioner and I'm on YouTube and I have a lot of haters. A lot. I really do. No. Okay, who was this that was out here? Somebody was out here asking about their love life and they was like, please, what's up with my love life? Please. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to answer a couple of more. I'll do two more. I saw that in the chat room where somebody was saying, where I saw it. I saw you in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed you. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Life of Beauty. Okay. Spirit guides for Yvonne Wilson. What messages do you have about her Social Security being approved? Do you see the Social Security being approved? Yes or no? Okay. Let's see what we got here. I am seeing yes, even though I got a no answer. I see yes because I feel like they're going to take a long time to do it. I feel like they may not approve it right away, but eventually they will. You got the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 6 of Cups, this heifer right here, the King of Swords, and then you got the 9 of Cups. So even though they're mostly odd numbers, so it does look to be like there's some negativity against you because with Social Security, they like to turn people down for that. I feel as though you definitely do have a very good chance of getting it. And if you don't get approved the first time, that you will eventually get approved. Okay, when are you seeing the approval? When do you see it is happening? Okay. The number 6 comes up. And then the 7 of Wands was behind it. What's the next card? Oh, yeah. It can take up to several years for you to be approved for that. You know that, right? I feel like it's going to take them a while to approve it. Okay, it's going to take them a while to approve it, but I do feel like they are going to approve it eventually. Okay, but I wouldn't necessarily count on it anytime soon. Eventually. Okay, so yeah, Lori, yeah, I was looking at that. Okay, but then I saw somebody right before you. Okay, Spirit guides, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Okay, spirits, do you see Lori and her husband getting a divorce? And then I'm done, guys. Oh, you know what? I'll take that last person that did the chat donation, and then I'm done. Okay, because I gotta go, guys. I gotta go eat something. Gotta go eat something, y'all. Okay, do you see Lori getting a divorce? You got 3 6s, 666. The answer is yes. I do see a divorce coming up. It's wow. Like what I can sense, Lori, is that there's somebody that's pushing it and driving it, somebody encouraging it. I can see a very powerful feminine energy actually. I feel like it's got to be either his mother or either his aunt. Anyway, the feminine energy, he's got some issues with the women in his family. I can tell. Yeah, you said you honestly feel like the love isn't here anymore. I do see that is happening, but I also feel as though is that the right thing for you to divorce? I mean, should you fight for your marriage? Did you love him? I can tell that you loved him at some point. Ex-wife, baby mama. Okay. I can see it being driven. I can see somebody driving it, whoever this is. There's an outside influence that's affecting the situation. But I can see it as a yes answer. But what I will tell you is that I feel like it's almost like somebody um somebody being encouraged to sacrifice or something. Like with that 6 of Wands kind of bugs me a little bit. It's almost like I feel like it's some kind of negative effects or negative energy. Because if you once loved somebody, I mean, if you lose interest in them, you can actually get it back. So I kind of think if I were you, I'd be fighting for my husband. I mean, just because you feel like the love isn't there doesn't mean that it's not there. You may want to work on your marriage. You may want to do something like renew your vows. I do feel as though somebody definitely is driving the situation. Clarify who this King of Wands is. Whoever this King of Wands, that's who it is. Yep. Somebody is in y'all. I feel like it it's like one of those things. It's like something that's affecting y'all mind. It's like a mind over matter type of situation. It's somebody that's driving a wedge between the two of you. I can see that. Yeah. So I love my husband. I'm tired of fighting alone after we got married. She has made it hard for him to see his son. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. I know that's bad. You get along with everyone in his family? Okay, well, that's good that you get along with everyone in his family. Something just doesn't seem right. Yeah. Did you renew your vows? Yeah, I feel like you need to come and talk to somebody about that. You guys know that I do help save people's marriages and stuff, keeping people together. I know, right? And yeah, so contact me, okay, if you need me. Yeah, that's pretty sad that you guys are going through that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, hey, Lydia Molina is a Gemini. Hey, will Gemini Lydia meet someone new? Let's see. All right, spirit guides, who are you seeing new coming up for Lydia? You see someone new coming up. I'm wondering if there's a time frame. Well, let's see. Let's see that and when. Okay. Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, you evidently have been doing some work, whoever you are. You're welcome. I do see a new lover coming in. I see a relationship. more than just a new lover. I can see a relationship coming up. The energies that I can sense, definitely can see it coming up in February, but it could be sooner than that. Um, Definitely can sense an earth and fire is what I can see. What's your zodiac sign? So I can see an earth and a fire and then I also see definitely having choices. So the 9 of Pentacles does represent where you're feeling good about yourself. You can get out there and you can, do whatever you got to do and people can see your worth. So I definitely feel like whoever this is that's coming up, I feel like you had issues with people seeing your worth, which is really hard. I don't like that. I don't like it when people don't see my worth. If you don't see my worth, then we don't have anything to talk about. Okay. Um, I feel as though it is a twin flame type of situation. I can honestly see that you can see this as well coming in. But what I will tell you is that just to take the good with the bad, I feel like this person's job, or AKA there's definitely a little bit of baggage that's coming with them. But I do see you as them as being marriage material because the 10 of Coins comes up. So very stable marriage potential within the relationship. Um, can see happiness, you know, family traditions and stuff. Yes, and commitment. Okay, feel like you were having issues with people before that just couldn't quite make a commitment. I see somebody that's definitely perfect for you, but you do have to understand that people that come to us, they're going to either have a little bit of baggage or a whole bunch of baggage, but mainly where that baggage comes in at is it affecting them mentally, is it affecting them spiritually or physically? Everybody has problems and issues, but how well do they deal with it? Okay. So yeah, can definitely see that person coming in. I don't really like, they didn't come in like as far as like a court card, but feel like they're definitely going to add to your life. But nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay. Quick question, Jamila. Will I get a good offer from my compensation as I was in a shop wearing on? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Let me say this first of all. Instead of saying, will this happen to me? Will it to happen? Instead of asking, will it happen to you? Will it to happen? If you want to meet somebody, like, set your intent for that. Okay, so you guys, that once I do the ritual and you set your intent, it could definitely manifest quicker. So I'm doing the ritual on Christmas. You never know what might manifest out of that. So make sure that you guys do that. And if you want new love in the new year, will it. Actually put it in your willpower and strength and tell the universe that you want it. And do I will link that in the chat for you guys. To my website, because this is going to definitely be a very powerful ritual, and we do have a lot of people participating. And I will be back as soon as I eat dinner. I want to come back and talk to you guys about how to use the website, like how to, not how to use the website, but like as far as how to use numerology to help manifest what you want. Like, just to give you guys a hint, like if you want new love in 2019, or if you want to get married, or if you want your life to change, you can take that. You can say, okay, I want my love life to change. So you can do 5555. Make sure that it's breaking down to a number that is conducive to the numerology that you need. Okay. So if you guys need me to give you advice on that, just email me, say, hey, Jamila, what do you think I should put towards the leap forward ritual? And I can tell you, but I will come back and give you guys pointers on that. And let me link this. Instead of saying, will this happen? Will it to happen? It's up to you. You create your own environment. Okay. But the reason why the practitioners like myself exist is because it's about opening up that doorway and that gateway within you. So that's pretty much what I do is I block stuff for people. And when you can get somebody to believe in magic, then you can get somebody to believe in themselves. Seriously. So yeah. You're welcome, you guys. Yeah, I did link that in the chat room. And it's actually on the website, so you guys can get involved with that. Anything that you want in the new year. Definitely get involved with this ritual, okay? Because we've got 5 more days, 5 days until the ritual. So, yeah. How do I say it? Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I got to go. I am so hungry. I need to go eat something. Even though okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see this person. Let me see. Okay. We got one more person. Blue Topaz Beast. Will my comic be popular? I feel like it will, but I feel like you really need to not be so negative. Like you need to use your mind to manifest. And it's really hard to explain that to people. Like when you have like the secret, right? And you're like, okay, I have a secret. I can share it with you. But see, that's why people come and they get the work done from me because, then they start to figure that out because there's a lot of people that have blockages and fears. So I feel as though there's a blockage. I feel like there's a limited belief that you have, or maybe negative thinking that you need to get away from. And then also there seems to be some negative people in your life or some negative thoughts. Okay. But yeah, I believe that it can be absolutely yes. The answer is yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for participating in everything. Like I said, I'm going to go. I got to get some work done and stuff. And then you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you thumbs up this to support the channel. And if you guys are in need of spiritual work or in need of readings, the link to my website is below. I am still currently running a full moon flash sale until the 22nd. Until the end of the day on the 22nd, until midnight on the 22nd. For my 30-minute readings will be $40. And then also on all of my other readings, you can get 10% off. So that's if you got a video reading, that's if you have a live reading, whatever reading that you want, you can get 10% off by putting MERRY10. So Mary10 is the coupon code. Okay. For you to get an additional 10% off. Okay. All righty, guys. I will see you guys later. Love and light. Thank you so much to all of you that listen, to all of you that have questions that I did not get to answer. It would be impossible for me to answer all of your questions right here. So I didn't expect to get that big of a response. And so I guess when you put free in there, but I've answered all of the questions that I can answer. I will do this a few times a week. I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis. So, and you guys can, if you have any questions though, if you want to reach me for a private reading, visit the link below. Okay. And I appreciate you guys for, putting your energy in the chat room. Okay. All right. Love and light. Blessings to you all. Bye.